What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Pueblo County Sports Experience Podcast. My name is Devin Meyer. Today, Tannin isn't here, but in place, we got Manuel Bojorquez. Manuel, how are you doing?
Hello,
today?
everyone.
Hola, Manuel.
It's always great to be on the actual podcast instead of back there producing.
Bueno.
Muy bien.
Muy bien. I'm trying to get my Spanish up. I downloaded Duolingo over the weekend. And I've done
They're
one.
posting some wild stuff on their
It'd
social
be just
media
be a
pages.
good it'd be a good trait to have, to speak Spanish.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
It would
valuable.
be.
valuable, mildly attractive in some senses.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that in some senses.
All right. Anyways, first things first, we do have girls soccer. That is going to be Chase. Chase and Bellina are here, just not Tannin.
What's up, y'all?
So,
Hey.
Chase and we commentated one of the games this week.
We did.
But there were three.
We had three games.
I'm going to let Chase take over.
Yeah, absolutely. It was a rough week, I'd say.
Rough.
It was a rough week to start off, at least. We had three back-to-back-to-back games, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We played Coronado at home, then we went to Pueblo West, we played them for the Milk Jug, and then we played East at home on Thursday. And so the first game against Coronado, it ended up 1-1. They said it wasn't like a horrible game. They just said like the energy really wasn't there, but we had a goal from Macy Martinez. Coronado is a very good school. They had like a 5-0 record before we played them. So I'm not too disappointed in that tie. Like I don't.
If
that
there's
doesn't
a
bother me.
game this like good tying that one, we're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with tying.
Definitely doesn't harm our record.
Yeah, no, that's true. So the day after that, we played Pueblo West at Pueblo West for the Milk Jug. It's our only time playing Pueblo West this season. Usually we'd play them twice, but this season we only played them once. And this one was a rough one, is
Rough.
what I heard.
Dude,
Yeah.
Everyone's been hearing rumors.
Listen. We're not allowed to say too much, and this is unbiased. Just shame on Pueblo West on your guys' end. This is just really how it is.
Yeah.
That was not a very sportsmanlike game.
Yeah,
Not
at
well
all.
refed.
Not at all.
Just shame.
But I mean,
Shame
things
on-
like that happen, It's bound to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, the rumor is that this is the last time the girls' soccer teams are going to play each other
Yeah,
because of how bad it is year by year,
that is
which
true.
is very unfortunate because it's a kids' game.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
And, nobody should be worried about getting hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. But, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it was a 1-1 tie, and we lost the penalty kicks after the game.
But that doesn't go to our record.
Yeah, it doesn't go to our record.
It was just
So-
like a statement.
So we had one goal from Jenny Ihar that game. But yeah, other than that, it was not a great game. Everyone, they were pretty down in the dumps after that one. You could just tell. I think
Yeah.
even the coaches were. And they had to go play a game the next day. And luckily, they absolutely showed up for that one. Me and Devin commentated that one. And they came away with a 10-0 win against the East Eagles. And it was a great game. Great game.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fun one to commentate, that's for sure. But, it was definitely a good way to wrap up the rough week that they had, prior to that.
Yeah, and I mean, quite a few, almost everybody had a goal there.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody except for Faith Greenfield on the field stats had a goal. And nobody with over 3, but quite a few with 2.
Yeah.
Jenny had 2. Lily had 2. Parker had 2. Along with Grace, Stella, Macy, and Riley, all coming up with 1 apiece for a 10-0 blowout that ended up being called Mercy Rule. 5-5 even at the halves. So, nice game.
It was a fun game. It was a fun game to commentate.
100%. They hit the road, though, and will be playing Canyon City on the 8th. And just a quick preview for that game. Canyon City's 0-4-2. So that's a game that's looking very favorable.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be
to
pretty
County.
favorable.
They lost to Palmer Ridge 5-1. They've lost to Loose Palmer, Pueblo West. They tied Centennial, tied Salida, and then they played the Classical Academy on the 2nd and lost that as well. So Of course, they play bigger schools, but they lost to Pueblo West. We tied Pueblo West, so we'll
Yikes.
see how this game goes.
Yeah, good stuff. We got Centennial this Thursday as well, and then Cheyenne Mountain on Saturday. So, we got 3 games this week. Looking forward to all of those. I think most of those are going to be pretty favorable for us. So yeah, make sure you guys go out, support our soccer team, and that's pretty much all I have for the girls' soccer team.
Yep, and now it's Bellina's turn for tennis. What's been going on in the world of tennis lately, Bellina?
Yeah, what has been going on in the world
so
of
I'm going to
tennis?
start off with our final lineup for the season because I've changed it quite a few times, but this is like finalized now unless something crazy happens. So 1 singles is still Bella, 2 singles is Anna, 3 singles Morgan, 1 doubles is now Aubrey and Noelle, 2 doubles is Roxy and Nadia, 3 doubles is Amara and Keelan, and then 4 doubles is still me and Emily. So there's been a little changing up going on. This week we did have 3 matches. We played Centennial, Canyon City, and Palmer Ridge. We won against Centennial 6-1. Bella lost her match.
What the flip?
Hey,
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
but against Centennial?
Yeah. Their number 1 single is Quincy. She's really good. She's just a really good player
Quincy
overall.
Ariano? No.
No.
Yeah, what's her
No.
last name? Do you know by chance?
No.
Might be like Quincy Tucker or Quincy Jewel.
I don't know. I don't know who those are.
Anyways, continue, Bellina.
Then we went on to play Canyon City that on Wednesday, and we beat Canyon City 7-0.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, good stuff.
Yeah, pretty good
stuff.
match there. And then we went and played Palmer Ridge on Friday, and we lost that 3-4.
Yeesh.
It was
What
tough.
the heck?
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it was a tough match. Palmer Ridge is really good. They're just a good team overall. We did, for the most part, hang with them, so we were like, it's pretty even matches. We just, in the end, ended up losing. So, yeah, that's... Oh, and then this week, we play South on the 8th. Yes. And they don't have a 3 or 4 doubles, as far as I know.
So what I'm hearing is 7-0.
Or-
Hopefully.
yeah.
Yeah, their record right now is 1-2. They played Canyon City.
Did they lose to Canyon City?
Yeah, they lost to
Oh,
Canyon
So what I'm
City.
hearing is better luck next year.
They've lost.
Sal.
They've lost to Canyon City and then Pueblo East, and then they won against Sierra. So,
All right.
and then this weekend on Friday and Saturday we have the South Invite. So there's 16 teams at that tournament. There's some tough teams there, so we'll see how it goes.
Do you think that me and Manny, I've never swung a tennis racket before a day in my life, could beat you and your doubles partner?
I don't know.
You don't know. Manny's
Man-
really
Manny's,
Uh,
Manny's got experience.
Manny's really good.
I think I don't know. We would have to see.
1 doubles.
We just play a doubles match.
I'm
Yeah,
down.
we played doubles match. Yeah,
Don't hurt me.
Bruh.
I feel like
It's like
I feel like-
overhead straight at
I
you.
feel like getting hit with the tennis ball would really hurt. How
Yeah.
fast do
it
those
depends.
things come off of?
You know,
if you
it
get
depends
hit
on-
like by an
fast.
overhead, like
Yeah, that's gonna
It
hurt a
hurts.
little bit.
and there's some girls that have like got their thumbs broken from getting hit by a serve.
Yeah,
Oh, nasty.
Like
Oh, nah.
volleys too. If you hit it just right, it's
Mhm.
pretty fast.
it just depends. I think we could probably beat you guys though.
Devin, you just
I'd be
can't
a
like shy away
major
from the ball.
liability. It'd basically be you.
So
and,
like
you and
Manny
Emily
plays
versus-
like singles,
yeah, pretty
yeah,
much. But, like,
Australian doubles.
yeah, kind of.
Bro.
All right, but I mean, we might have to test that out.
Yeah, I think we should.
Anyways, what's next, guys?
Looks like we're going into boys swim.
Oh,
Devin?
boys swim. Okay, there was one meet this weekend, I
Nice.
believe. I just gotta find it. It was at Palmer. So it was a match, a meet. I don't know what the proper
Meat probably. I think.
term is for that,
Yeah.
but I felt like a meet was like when there's multiple.
No, because even
All that.
like a track
duel,
meet.
like a-
Yeah.
There's a track
I
meet
don't-
duel.
Well, how many
it's
teams?
a swim duel.
Duel.
It's a duel.
Yeah,
It's
duel
a
would
make
it's a
sense.
swim. Anyways, there was a little duel against Palmer, and we did all right. I believe we came out with a strong win, 119-51.
Nice.
So
Good stuff.
pretty good. Christian Garcia got first or won the 100 fly. Benjamin Tibbetts, also from County, won the 50 free and 100 free. Chance Harberts, 100 breast. Bruley McCuston, 100 back. These are not real people, guys. There's no way.
I don't think
I've
I don't think
never-
they go to county. I
yeah,
think there's
I was
only
like, I feel like I have not.
there's
heard
only a
those
few
names.
county swimmers that like actually go to county. A lot of like Christian Garcia goes to Swallows. I'm not too sure about anybody
My
else.
cousin
but
Oren Meyer, first in the 500 free.
That is not your cousin, bro.
That is not my cousin. And then we won almost every event here except for the 1 meter, which is just the dive, and we did not do that. I don't even know who our divers are.
Well, attaboy Tibbets. That's a cool last name.
That being said, just congratulations on that, guys. Strong win. Let's see what we have going forward. On the 22nd, looks like we're going up to Widefield, and then after that, it's state. So,
Dang.
very short season.
Very short season.
good stuff though.
Good stuff for
Yeah, they're
y'all.
killing it.
Yeah,
Doing
keep,
great.
keep
Nice
using
job.
your pectorals to propel you through the water in a very shallow lane.
Yeah,
Mhm.
what Manny said.
Narrow lane, not shallow.
Yeah,
'cause-
shallow.
Narrow works
you just
better.
walk.
Wait,
All right,
what?
guys, on to golf.
All right, I got you guys with some girls golf. So I talked to Caprice a little bit today, and unfortunately, their tournament that they were supposed to have last Saturday got canceled.
Due to the snow or
I'm
what?
assuming due to the weather.
Yeah, makes sense.
So they really, they haven't done anything. They've only had the one tournament over spring break. But this Wednesday, they have the Centennial Invite coming up. It's going to be at Walking Stick. So, support them, ask them how they're doing. And, that's pretty much all I got for you for
Should we
girls golf.
create a student section for the golf thing with
I
the
think
week claps?
I think that'd be too hard.
That'd
we
be
just,
cool
we
though.
just get like a huge golf cart.
like a 25 person
a
golf
golf
cart.
bus?
That'd be
And then we
fine.
just
I'd be
follow
down. I'd
Like
be
a
down
little
to take
shuttle
that around.
on the grass.
Shuttle.
Pueblo County shuttle for girls golf.
We start. Oh, I guess you can't really trash talk for golf. It's too much of a merit
you
sport.
get, yeah.
Anyways, on to volleyball. Tannin's not here, so he left that duty to me, and we have had nothing. Let's go.
What?
Wait, why? Let's go.
Or did we not talk about Fountain Valley?
No, we
No,
talked.
That was the
Yeah.
hilarity last
We
week.
have Fountain Valley and James Irwin.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. We were going over the preparation for that game.
What is James Irwin's logo? What is
I-
that? A
I
good.
don't
cloud?
know.
I think it's a panther.
Oh
like a
my
saber.
goodness!
Looks
So
like a
against
what the-
Fountain Valley Danes, Pueblo South really dominated. 25-4, 25-2,
Holy cow.
25-2,
crap.
25-13. So that last set, I'm guessing we put the bench in.
25-2 is crazy.
25-2 is
That's
actually insane. And I mean, kills per Brady Dunlap had 8 kills that game, 2.7 kills per set with 100% kill percentage. He did not miss a single shot that game.
impressive,
Same with
Yeah.
Riley Laturgis.
to say the least.
Also did not miss a single kill that game. Serving wise, we had, oh my goodness, I don't know, David Standiford. I assume you do not go to county. You had quite a few aces. Good job to you, kid.
Why'd you pronounce that so like
I don't know.
Formally,
that was a
it's-
hard name.
Standiford?
Standiford. That's a hard.
That's a
name.
sick name.
This player-
That I seems a little misplaced, but attaboy Standiford.
Riley Laturgis had a block. So go you. Serve percentages, Brody Dunlap, Marcus Roybal, blah blah blah. Basically, we did very good against Fountain Valley.
Them boys are different.
Them boys
Them volleyball boys are different.
are different.
9-2 record on the season.
9-2, looking very good.
They're looking good.
First in the league, 4-0 in league. Colorado rank is going to be 16. So just looking better and better the deeper you look.
Oh, but we play Fountain Fort Carson tomorrow, which is one of the 2 teams that we lost to. We lost 3-2 last time we played them. So that's
April 8th, for anyone wondering.
yeah. So that'll be a good game to definitely look out for.
That'll be fine. I'm not worried about that game. I think that we're on a roll and we're
Yeah,
gonna
I think
keep
we take
going.
it. I personally
Yeah.
think we take it.
We got
That
the-
being said, we also played James Irwin, previously throughout the week. 25-9, 25-11, 25-7 in a 3-0 sweep. Again, oh my goodness, someone had 11 kills.
Holy cow.
Xavier Calvo. I have no clue who you are. Probably don't
Shout
go to
out.
county. Shout out, you had 11 kills. Riley Liturgis had 7. So shout out him as well.
Mr.
And-
Riley Sports Media himself.
Yes, sir. And yeah, we got Fountain Fort Carson this week, and along with Rock Canyon. Never heard of them.
They are a TSA powerhouse, let me tell you. Rock Canyon High
So
School.
a bunch of nerds is what I'm hearing.
Bro.
Hey,
Go take care of business.
we have
Keep
a
up the
Fossil
work.
Ridge.
Yeah,
We have every ridge in existence in Colorado.
yeah, Mesa Ridge,
Palmer Ridge,
Yeah.
Sierra
Mesa Ridge.
I'm just making stuff up.
Vista Ridge.
Vista
Yeah.
Ridge, Fossil Ridge, apparently.
Anyways,
The school for archaeologists.
good luck, volleyball boys. Just keep working, keep grinding. On quite a bit of a win streak, so just keep it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Good stuff, boys.
And now on to lacrosse. That's Bellina.
Yeah. So
Did our girls team get a win?
no.
Dang it.
They're
Darn it.
0-8 in the season. They lost to
Shucks.
Rampart 17-6. There's no stats in, so I really don't know.
Who did what?
Yeah, who did what?
I don't think anybody did anything.
They play Palmer on the 11th, and Palmer's currently 0-5. So maybe they'll have a chance there. We'll see.
Go girls
Maybe, yeah.
lacrosse.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Maybe.
can scrape
I'm gonna
away.
buy a jersey. No, I'm not.
I respect it. I do
Lying.
respect it.
And then our boys lacrosse team is 7-2. They won against St. Mary's 17-3. Brian had 4 goals. And then the Vanguard school, they won 19-2. And then Brian had 3 goals and 1 assist during that game.
Dang.
Yeah. And then on the 8th, they played Thomas Jefferson. And Thomas Jefferson's 2-5 right now. And then they play Palmer on the 10th, and they're 0-5. So
Well,
Yeah.
good job,
Good stuff.
lax
Good
teams.
stuff. Yeah. Good
They'll
stuff.
the girls will turn it around.
I
believe
think
in
they're
them.
getting a win pretty soon.
They
Mark
should.
my words.
They will.
If y'all don't get one win, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm not sure what
Oh,
that
you
means
guys
to
got it.
any of y'all, but I'll be disappointed. Brian Meyer, 2nd in goals per game though.
Absolute
so shout
dog.
out Brian.
Shout out Brian.
yeah.
Anything else? Jaron Pachata is 2nd in draws won. I gotta up my lacrosse knowledge because I'm gonna be honest, no clue what any of these stats mean other than goals. Got you on goals.
We got
Goals,
Justin,
assists.
though, a previous.
He doesn't
County
go to
Hornet.
county anymore though.
Just a
him.
familiar
Get
name.
him
I
Yeah.
out of here.
I know when I look at it, that's like one of the only other names I recognize.
Get him
Yeah, I don't know anyone
outta
else.
here.
But great job, Brian Mayer.
Yep.
Good
Keep
job.
it up, boys.
out.
Girls, turn it around.
Y'all got it. Y'all got it. You guys are
We
gonna
will
figure it
not
out.
lose faith in you.
We won't.
Do a 180.
Do a 180.
I almost said 360. That would have been in the same exact direction with extra steps.
Sure. On to track, which would be Tannin's, but he's not here. So there's not too much to note, except for the boys really showed out and the girls showed out a little bit less. Macy Johnson got 1st in the triple jump. Other than that, there's not too much to note from the John Tate Steel City fast track meet. And
What a mouthful for a track meet.
yeah, that is absolutely crazy. Anyways, boys got 3rd place. Sayer Vargas got 1st in the 400 meter
Yeah.
and set a PR for the school or
Dang.
or for him. Sorry,
For himself.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for
Sorry.
himself.
And then Richard Sagona got 3rd in the 1600 and in the 3200, which those are some distance runs. So go him. Continue it. Keep it up, guys. And I don't know what the schedule's looking like for y'all, so we're gonna pull that up right now. That is tennis. So we're gonna cut all this. All right, I found it. So it looks like on the 18th, which is not this week, but the week after, is gonna be us against La Junta in some relays, and then on the 24th we'll have SCL championships. So good luck. Looks like you have a little bit of a break, so keep working there. And just make sure, yep, nothing different, not missing anything. All right. Now on to baseball, and it has been a little bit of a week for baseball.
Yeah, no, it really has been.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about that
And
Falcon
a good
game.
one at the latest. So we've had 2 meets, I believe. Or
2 games. 2
games.
games. Yeah, 2 games.
Jeez,
bro.
Let me lock in real quick.
Against 2 tough teams, though. Like, these were not 2
Wasn't it Falcon?
Cakewalks.
I don't know the other one.
Longmont.
Longmont.
So they're two
Town.
pretty good
Falcons
teams.
a top 10 team in the state.
Yes.
Yeah, and they're a team that, all these guys have been telling me about all year. Like Falcon, that's the team to beat right there.
Yeah,
Right,
and
that's the scariest
this
team.
was supposed to be the game, and it definitely was, especially when you look at the score. End of the first inning, Falcon was up all the way until the fourth inning, where County was able to knock up 6 runs, and then until the sixth, it was scoreless, where Falcon only scored 1, and County ended up coming out with a win, allowing 8 hits to County 6. So less hits, more runs. County was able to come out. Great showing for Jonah Chavira, though.
He killed it.
What
Dude.
a kid. Came in, stepped it up. And I played with Jonah in like middle school.
Mhm.
What a kid.
Puts in the work.
And he plays up to competition level. I mean, can't really say anything bad about it. He batted 33, so 1 for 3 at the plate, and he had a hit with 2 RBIs. So, I mean, good for him.
This is a start to a great run.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah, they're
Real
gonna kill
good
it.
run.
They're gonna kill it this year.
100%. Jonah had 4 Ks that night with 0 earned runs.
I mean, he had to shut it down too. Like they were down. Like what? It was 4-0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He literally had to, and he did. He did so well. So
MVP.
yeah,
Yeah, so he's the MVP of that game for sure. Only let up a 1.67 on, or sorry, yes. Wait, what? What is the OBA? Anyways, yeah, Jonah Chavira, definitely our MVP of that
Such a
game.
dog.
So what a clutch win. And after that, 2 days later, we played Longmont. That was Friday.
it was also a big game. Big game for us.
Big game. 3-1. We were able to come out with such a good win. And it was looking good all the way through the game. So 1 run in the third, 1 run in the fourth, 1 run in the sixth for us, and then we let up 1 in the seventh. And it looks like it was a very offensive game, as we allowed 8 hits and then we got 11 of our own, which is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, at the top of our batting average is going to be Blake Swift, who at 3 plate appearances had a hit. Cohen Glenn went 4 for 4.
Wow.
Or sorry,
Oh,
he had 3 hits and then a double with one of those off of 4 plate appearances and 4 at bats. It says he only batted 750, so I think
So he
he got
3 for 4.
Yeah.
That's tough.
3 for
That's
4.
still such a good game.
Julian Reyes had a good game as well. 2 hits, 2 RBIs. No dingers this game, but still, really
Great team
really
ball.
good showing from County.
Huge game from Blake Swift, by the way.
Yeah, that's where I
six
was
innings
gonna go.
pitched. Like
6
Only-
innings pitched.
0 runs allowed against a team like this. Like that's pretty tough to do. So shout out Blake Swift.
And only 1 base on balls with 9 Ks.
That's crazy. That's absurd.
yeah.
Yeah.
One huge difference I'm noticing is a lot more junior pitching than we've had in the past, I feel like.
Yeah.
Last year we had a ton of seniors.
Senior pitching. Yeah. Blake Swift stepped it up. Like Soul's been
stepping up. We've had some really good performances. And this is, from so far what I'm hearing, probably going to be our best run yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
things like this
I
up.
think that we're very, the chip is very open. This is looking like a strong team with lots of different options.
Yes.
And if we keep it up, I don't see any team really stopping us.
No, not at all.
Like, we may not run out of pitching for those tougher games when they're back-to-back in the championships and the playoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lewis Palmer is one of the teams we lost to, and they're below us.
Dang.
Pueblo West was just a game that we lost on errors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
they're above us. Like regardless.
Yeah,
They're-
they're in a different league than
Yeah.
us. So I mean, it matters a lot less than what people would think.
exactly.
County is second right now
In
in the state
saw
for
that.
4A. So shout out them. Keep working. The only team above them, I believe, is Cheyenne Mountain.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah.
And now we are starting league play, which is nice. I don't really see us losing in league play, if I'm being honest.
no, we shouldn't. I
South
think
is good.
South could be.
They're good.
Yeah, I've seen a lot from
Yeah.
South.
South is
recently.
good. South's been killing.
Caden Herrera is.
He's
really-
been having a
really
crazy
good.
year.
He's
Yeah.
having a crazy year. He's like 10th in the nation for slugging.
Yeah. No. He's like genuinely having a crazy year. And
Yeah.
pitching too. Like hitting
Yeah.
and pitching. He's been
He's the
all around.
Shohei
Yeah.
of-
Yeah.
of
No,
the-
like seriously.
of
He's
the
been killing it.
STL.
East and Central are both pretty good, but I think we handle both of those teams pretty. I don't want to say easily, but I think we handle them
Pretty
and
well.
Centennial's 2-8 last time I checked. They might have a worse record or a better one. We don't know. Anyways, County should have league play locked up.
I think so.
I'd be excited for these games against South, though. Those are going to be fun to watch.
I'm excited to watch those ones. Those will be fun.
La Junta,
We should get a little group together.
Not really sure.
Maybe a group chat. Get everyone out there. Student section.
Yeah.
The biggest student section we possibly can. Because you already know
we probably
we could
won't
get
be
crazy.
able to get those for our football student section was lacking this year. I've kind of lost faith.
Yeah.
Other than basketball was fun.
Basketball
they
was
get pretty
Basketball
hype.
had a couple good
basketball got hype.
student sections.
Not too late to change something like that, though.
Yeah. That being said, like Chase was saying, we play East this week on the 8th, and then we play La Junta on the 10th as well. So good luck, County boys, during those games. I don't see much struggle
No,
coming
neither.
through there. That being said, it's on to Player of the Week.
Good stuff, y'all. Who wants
Great
to-
week, great showing all around. I gotta say though, I know who I have as my vote, and it's gonna be Jonah Chavira. I'm between
Ooh, I
him
like
and
it.
Blake Swift. Blake Swift's had a better season, but I feel like the harder game was against Falcon, and I feel like that's when they needed someone to show out the most. We don't see Jonah pitch a lot.
No.
It's
usually
I don't know the exact number of innings pitched, but I'm sure it's a lot less than one would think for a team
Yeah, exactly. It's really
that
not that
ended
much
up
compared to.
beating Falcon and
Yeah.
compared to a lot of people like Cole Barger and whatnot.
clutch factor again.
Yeah, it was so huge against a team like Falcon too. You
Mhm.
know, like that's so crazy. So that's
Yeah. And just for him to come in and pitch those innings and not let up the lead.
that's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Jonah Chavira, you get my vote for Player of the Week.
Safe to say, Jonah, you have mine as well. Clutch factor is a huge thing in any sport, but being able to be reliable during a high intensity game like Falcon, where we need it to have a deep run this year, my vote goes to you, brother.
I like that vote. I like both those votes. I can't lie.
He's gonna differ.
I want to give a shout out to quite a few players actually. Jonah Chavira, obviously, I want to give a
Yes.
shout out to you. You saved the Falcon game. Blake Swift, you're gonna get a Player of the Week pretty soon. Like you've been killing it all season.
Real
Oh
soon.
yeah,
Like,
he'll
seriously.
get one throughout.
You'll
the
get one
season.
pretty soon. I want to give a shout out to Brian Meyer. Buddy's been putting some good numbers up. You know, lots of goals and stuff.
Oh my god, goodness. Blake Swift leads us in Ks
Yeah, that dude,
and
Yeah.
innings pitched.
yeah, that dude's crazy.
Yeah.
Blake Swift is good.
I like, wow, I didn't realize that. And he only has, wow.
I also want to give a shout out to the volleyball boys, right? Brady, Brody, Riley.
The Dunlap duo.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all pretty good. But my Player of the Week vote is going to be somebody that I watched in person, Sayer Vargas. All right, he took first in the 400, and he was the anchor for the 4x400 meter winning relay. They won by 13 seconds in a 4x4 relay.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah. So my vote's going to go to Sayer Vargas, right? He absolutely killed it at that track meet. I mean, he took first out of like 42 dudes or something crazy like that in the 400. Like he is so unbelievably fast. So that's where my vote's going to go. But
My vote was gonna go to Brian. I mean, I'm covering lacrosse and his name just always is popping up. Granted, he's one of the few county kids, but I think mine has to go to Brian.
All right, then it's official.
Jonah Chavira.
Jonah Chavira, congratulations. You are our Pueblo County Player of the Week. Round of applause to him.
Good stuff.
Huge shout out to Blake Swift. I mean, kid, you're killing it.
Yeah, you're killing it, bro.
Yo, colleges get on that. You're doing fantastic. And then just because
Sayer.
we were talking about it earlier, Jonah only has 8.2 innings pitched.
Wow, that's crazy.
And like what 5 of those were against
yeah, he pitched
Falcon.
5 innings, yeah.
so
He only pitched a couple times
and
before.
so yeah, clutch factor, W
huge.
reliever. Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Chase, do you want to do the outro?
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, make sure you guys go hit the like button, subscribe, follow us on all our accounts at PCH, PCSN, and see y'all next time. Laters, y'all.
Bye everybody.